Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Shadow and today we are using Weakness Policy Eternatus with Zacian as its partner, and we are going to be activating that Weakness Policy with Earthquake Roaring Moon with that booster speed to go first and activate Eternatus' Weakness Policy, along with other Tailwind user Eternatus to help set up our Choice Band Urshifu Rapid Strike as well, along with Instant to help support this team. I'm really excited to use Weakness Policy Eternatus at plus. It's going to be doing so much damage, especially with Sludge Wave. For all excited to use this team, let's hop right into it. Okay, and we're going against Terapagos Kali Shadow Balance. And off the start, Instant's good. Instant's really good, actually. So is Urshifu. Urshifu would be pretty good as well. In fact, I may lead it. Amoonguss is a bit of a problem. Zacian hits quite a bit of their team actually super effective, so I may lead it. I may actually lead. I'm gonna lead these. No, I'm gonna lead Zamazenta and Roaring Moon with Eternatus and Urshifu in the back. I think is what I'm going to go with here. So we can get Tailwind up. We can also try and set up our Weakness Policy on Eternatus. We can also just go, we can Sacred Sword into Terapagos. We can do a lot there. That's kind of what we're looking for. We can threaten good damage into Kali Shadow. It's probably gonna, it may not be like Sash, definitely could be though. Instant Terapagos. Okay. So we are gonna get kind of unfortunate, we're gonna end up getting hit by the Intimidate, so I'm actually just gonna switch out Zacian. And I'm going to go for an Earthquake and switch in Eternatus. I'm gonna go for here. Because we should be outspeeding Terapagos pretty much all the time. So just gonna go for an Earthquake and switch in Eternatus. Best case is like Fake Out and Calm Mind, I'd say. Most likely, because then they're not putting like pressure out. Sure, it's only a +1 boost, but I am fine with that. That's fine as well. Not what I wanted, but definitely okay. And there's the Calm Mind. About what I was expecting, but now we will get to go for this Earthquake. And they also do not know that it is Weakness Policy. So we are free to go for an Earthquake. And I'm just going to go for the Terra Stellar Dynamax Cannon, I think. That is really strong. Do I really want to Terra anywhere else? I don't think I do. I think Terra Ghost isn't bad, but Terra Normal actually isn't bad either, so just for that reason I may just go for this. Oh, they actually Protect. Okay, fair. I guess they want a Parting Shot. But we'll get this Weakness Policy off. We'll take it well. It won't too much, but we are now +2. We'll have Knockoff. See, so it's probably going to be a Parting Shot. Hopefully it's into Roaring Moon. Okay, it is into the Eternatus. We'll see what they bring in. Gonna go for Tailwind probably next turn, and then either like a Sludge Wave, Chipped, or just go for some damage. That also as well. I'm going to. There's a problem. I just gotta deal with Terapagos. It's gonna be healing. It's a bit annoying to deal with. I can protect Eternatus. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna knock off and Sludge Wave. Actually, I think here is pretty good. Okay, they do Fake Out. I was thinking I could have protected, but I feel like this was made worth the risk. because I don't think they will. I don't think they would KO, and getting rid of their leftovers is pretty nice. And they go for another Calm Mind, so they are now at that minus, well, that +1 that they want to be at in defense as well. So at this point, I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave and switch in. Now I'm going to go for the Tailwind, so my Urshifu is in a good spot. And just go for that Sludge Wave. So if I can get a spot where I can just close combat that Trap Ghost, that's good. Amoonguss comes in, so actually no Caloric Shadow. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Get Sludge Wave off. Critical hit on the Amoonguss, and we're poisoning her on a Roaring Moon. Not the greatest, but I think that's fine. Oh, and a poison on Terapagos. So double poison. They do have Earth Power, okay. But the damage has been done. I can just bring in Urshifu and start spamming away close combats. I may bring in Zacian first, just to remove Amoonguss instead. Can knock off as well. Poison's huge. Grassy Terrain's not gonna be doing as much. Problem is they definitely will go for the redirection. So, does knockoff KO at this range? I don't think it will. We don't have much. We don't really have attack investment, so I'm just gonna bring in the Zacian here, and then, because I think that's just really safe. I'm going to switch in the. No, I'm not gonna switch in Urshifu here. I don't think we need it. And I'm just gonna knock off. I want to make sure Zacian's faster. It should be. After we have the speed boost, so just gonna knock off and go for a Venomoth Blade into Amoonguss. You could switch an Ensign, but I think I'm fine with that. I didn't feel like I needed to make a read there. It's definitely gonna be Ensign, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Could have gone for Sacred Sword, but it's fine. And they are going to Terra, so that's Grassy Terrain gone. No recovery for them. This doesn't mean it's going to do a lot more damage, but I think I'm fine with that. We'll see you. Knock off, just get a bit of chip. Crit's actually really big there. Could double drop Gust me got a KO. That did nothing. Oh, they have to go for an Earth Power. Okay. I'm fine with that. Now it's actually a great opportunity to go for Terra Ghost because they don't really have the options into it. Amoonguss will be a bit hard to remove. I could go for an Earthquake here, try and remove Ensign. If I feel that is the correct play. Actually, I think I may just go for that. And what I could do here is Surging Strike's definitely going to KO. So I can knock off Surging Strikes. I mean, actually with Rillaboom in the back, close combat may just be the best option. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Well, Terra goes to avoid probably a Fake Out. And we'll also avoid Rillaboom's Fake Outs as well. Yep, nice. And we'll just get a free KO. I will get rid of whatever item. Okay, Safety Goggles, that's fine. Also just get rid of any possibility of like a Citrus Berry. But we'll remove Trap Ghost, that's big. We are getting slowly chipped down by poison. It's going to be a close one, but I think it's fine. We should live one more turn after this next one, so 2 turns we have. I definitely want to get... Okay. Mungus, I think I've got to try and remove here. I'm going to knock off... I'm actually going to close confidence in here. Okay, they're going to withdraw. Actually, if we can get huge damage into Rillaboom, that'd be great. Oh. They disconnect. I think they actually definitely could have won this one. We won't get to see what it was, but I definitely think maybe they had that one in a pretty good spot. It kind of depends on how much we do to Amoongus there. What they just go for. If they redirect him and get the KO, that's big. Never mind, it was us. Okay, well, sent a game or 2. I think they definitely had it, but felt pretty good. Let's see if we can get a win. Okay, so after a bit of a weird connection issue, we are playing against Calyrex Koraidon Weezing. I usually hate playing against this matchup, but I don't want to lead Eternatus. This is a hard one. I think I'm going to lead Eternatus Roaring Moon. That feels really good. I can just get a Tailwind. I can go for Earthquake. And then their team's really physical, so I'm going to bring in Sin and then Zacian back. Zacian's going to actually, it's quite a lot of their team for good damage. Soulfest is going to make us really good into Calyrex Shadow here. Teammate's going to be really beneficial to like Koraidon, because it's probably Ability Shield most likely on this team. So we should be pretty good. Just go for some pretty free Intimidates into like Koraidon and such. Koraidon also is going to struggle to hit Eternatus. That is definitely something in this one that's quite interesting, is that struggle for it to hit Eternatus, especially this one, which is never changing its type. Of course, they can't just Psychic us, but we do have Tailwind for that. We also have Flamethrower on Eternatus to take advantage of their sun for our own, and this is the lead I want to see. Because right off the bat, I could Tailwind, or I could go for Earthquake here. Kind of depends what I think is better. I could Terra Ground, which actually I may do to live a Prosynthesis should, unless our Prosynthesis is shut down. I'm gonna Dynamax hand here. And Terra Ground, Tailwind. They're gonna Terra probably Fire. We can go for Earthquake next turn after getting Tailwind up, because I think our ability actually maybe shut down. Because it's gone, I don't think the Prosynthesis ever popped up. Unless I just wasn't paying enough attention to the text on the bottom, so. Let's see. They'll protect Weezing, that's perfectly fine. Okay, yep. Let's go for the +1. We do live, nice. That is big. And now we'll be able to get Earthquake off. That's enough damage. I'm just gonna go for a Tailwind Sludge Wave here. No, not Tailwind. Earthquake and Sludge Wave, I mean. Of course, every single Pokemon on the field is weak to an Earthquake right now. I didn't need to Terra there if they went for a flame charge, but I was just really worried about collision course, because I think if I don't Terra there, that's pretty bad for us if they do get that. So felt safe, and with this team I don't feel like I need it too much, especially if we have Tailwind up for the Calyrex Shadow. And Instant as well. Instant's gonna win a 1v1 against Calyrex Shadow, especially with the Assault Vest. I think we should be in a good spot here. Oh, we're actually faster. We should get Earthquake off here though. Not having the speed boost is making it a bit weird, but it will be fine. Eternatus took a lot. Oh, shoot. Is that crit? I hope that was not a crit. That was a lot. Ooh. Okay. That definitely did more than I expected. Oh, they're buried too. Okay. That's fine. We are faster. Oh, they're dousing Ream. That's fine. We do go down to poison as well. That's actually perfect. I kind of want Roaring Wind to go down here because it's got Tailwind up, and that's kind of all we needed. Now I can bring in Zacian, and we can just spam Sludge Waves for free. They could have Ensign, which would pass them if they brought that in right here. Something out of knowledge. Okay, it's Dragonite. That's perfect. They don't have multi-scale, so what I can do here is just Sludge Wave, and I can play rough. They're probably Inner Focus most likely, actually, but pretty safe here. Just go for this. They're probably gonna Extreme Speed. I could protect Eternatus. That'd probably be the smarter thing to do, but I want to click the button. Clicking buttons, and I don't care what they could do to ruin it. We're clicking buttons. But they protect Weezing. That's perfectly fine. Do Extreme Speed. Do we live? No. Okay. Well, we don't get a click the fun button, but we do get a KO Dragonite, which is perfectly fine. And now we can fake out Weezing. The Assault Vest is really good for us here. I actually don't even really worry about Weezing right now. I may just double Calyrex. Depends how many turns of Tailwind we got. We have one. Okay, then they're probably going to just ignore. They're probably just going to protect Calyrex here, so I'm just going to go for this, get the KO on Weezing, and then we have a 2v1 against the Calyrex. Oh, nope, they don't. Okay, could have just doubled Calyrex here, but that's fine. We'll get a knockoff. They've already burned Terra, so no reason to not go for this. Let's see what we get our +1 boost after the KO. So in our Calyrex impression. Let's see, how does this do? That's quite a bit to Zacian, but definitely not enough to Instant. Instant will take it down Sash, and that's pretty much it. Another knockoff is gonna seal it. And I can just protect Zacian for the differential. Unless they have, like, Focus Blast. Okay, yeah. Now, there wasn't a chance. We'll clean up this one. Get the win with the team. We didn't get a click Sludge Wave, unfortunately. But, you know, we did what we took down Karate to Earthquake range, and definitely Weezing half threw off what the initial strategy was. But, you know, it worked out. We got kind of the situation we wanted. I definitely could have played that a bit differently. I could have played for Eternatus to be in the spot to unleash that Sludge Wave in the end, but I felt like it was in good enough position where we didn't need it there either. But overall, really good. Good win. 10 to game, finally game number 3. Okay, So kind of balanced. They do have rain, which actually makes me want to bring Urshifu. I definitely want Ensign. I'm gonna lead Eternatus, Roaring Moon. I don't really see a reason not to. I don't actually. I'm not gonna bring Zacian. That may sound crazy, but I don't think it's gonna be much use. Instead, gonna bring Urshifu, Ensign instead. I think maybe better. Tornaz could be good as well. Get Rain Dance. Bleak Wind hits Rillaboom, but I feel like these two will just do enough. And they bring Pelipper, that's just a win for us. So, let's do this. We will leave Zacian behind, but looking at their team, they have Intimidate. I don't think Zacian's going to get much value. Of course, this doesn't mean going for Sludge Waves is going to be a bit harder. But I think it's still fine enough where we can just still click away. Sludge Waves, if we need to, we can protect. Sludge Wave, actually we only have one mon that can protect, and it's this one. But looking at this, I'm just going to double protect here, and it is perfectly fine. There's nothing they can really do. About double protect here, we just block, fake out, scout out for anything. Then we can go for an Earthquake Sludge Wave turn 2. But we actually will get our boost this time. Okay, I'm not crazy. I definitely didn't miss the last game. And we'll just double protect. Sure, they could switch, but that also means we can go for like a Tailwind next turn. Maybe actually I could have. I don't want to really get U-turned either by Rillaboom. So I think it's perfectly fine. Just go for a double protect here. And then we'll just play from there. They aren't showing any switches, so probably just fake out. I doubt they just faked out both targets. They could have, but I don't think they would. There it is, fake out Prying Shot. And now we just have a free Earthquake Sludge Wave here. And you know what, I'm feeling kind of spicy. I'm going to click Terra Stellar as well. So we're going full damage. We got the Stellar Terra. We're going to show fully. We're showing off Eternatus. Maybe I should have saved Terra for something in the back, but this seems like a perfect time to unleash it. We'll get the Terra Stellar, the Earthquake to set it up. They don't take anything, but near do we, and now we are going to be +2. Terra Stellar, boosted Sludge Wave. I don't see Rillaboom living this. Ensign, maybe. Ensign's a bit broken. But who knows? It could. It could. And here goes the Sludge Wave. Here it goes. How much will this do? And it's just a double KO. And Roaring Moon lives. It was a crit on Ensign. Okay, crit may have mattered. Roaring Moon living on 3 is hilarious. Because now we actually can get Tailwind up, which we would not have otherwise. As long as we don't poison. Thank goodness. We're good. That's a crazy turn 2. That feels more like a turn 1. Pelipper comes in. We can't wide guard anymore, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I can knock off Calyrex. I could double it. They could be Terra Fairy, but I think I'm fine with that. So just knock off. I could Flamethrower. I'm gonna go for the Dynamax Cannon. It could be bad, but I think this should be fine. We have Aqua Jet as well in the back. They're gonna Terra. We'll see if it's Fairy or if it's like Ghost. See what we're looking at. It is Fairy. Okay. A bit unfortunate. I should have gone for the Tailwind, it would seem here, but now that's a fake out target. They go for wide guard. Just that's what I was expecting. I'm not surprised by that. We will get the knockoff. We'll see what we get rid of. Probably Sash. Nope, Cloak. Okay. They do just go for an Astral Barrage. So I should have gone for the Tailwind. That's on me. Eternatus will live in our Astral Barrage though. That's good. They will get the boost though. What I can do is I can fake out Calyrex now. So that's an option I have. I can just fake out and Actually, Pelipper is probably the sash here. I kind of want to get rid of that. So I'm going to bring in the Incineroar, and I'm going to fake out Sludge Wave, I think here is the play. I think there's a chance Calyrex protects. So we're just going to go for that fake out and another Sludge Wave. This could go bad if they double protects, then we're just doing damage to our own Incin, but you know, we're clicking buttons. Okay, Calyrex protects, does the Pelipper. Let's go. Sure, I could have just gone for the Dynamax Cannon, but this is way more fun. That did half, and it poisoned. Oh boy, not the greatest, but it's fine. We have Choice Band Aqua Jet in the back. So after that mishap, whoops, I'm just gonna U-turn out with Incin now. They shouldn't be able to KO it, I'd assume, with Assault Vest. They are +1, but that shouldn't matter. So just U-turn, and I'm gonna protect, get that recovery. So hopefully we can live one more, and then we'll Aqua Jet next turn plus Sludge Wave. Let's see, Barrage. Incin should take this. If it doesn't, I don't know what Incin is doing, is throwing. Yeah, we take that all day. We won't take another, but we don't need to. We just want the U-turn out. We have switch in for another fake out, and with Urshifu, that is great. Nothing else I would want. If we had Protect, that'd be great, but we don't. To switch in Incin, but you know, we do have Aqua Jet, and Choice Band Aqua Jet in the rain will do numbers. And if it doesn't KO, then we just hit them with the Sludge Wave. So honestly, I think it's fine. We could Flamethrower. In fact, I'm gonna do it just in case they like go for Protect. It shouldn't matter. I think this KOs. Oh shoot. Do we live? Oh, never mind. We're good. It's all fine. We'll show them the Flamethrower. Oh, nope. It just KOs. The crit mattered. It may have not, but it was in the game as long as Urshifu lives. And they are done. They cannot handle the Eternatus. That is going to be game. Eternatus gets the W. And that one we got to click all the buttons, sometimes to the detriment of our own Incineroars. But we clicked Sludge Wave so many times. That's when that one showed what this team can do. We got all the big damage in there. We got everything we wanted, and that showed what this team can do. This team felt really good. Went 2-1. This team feels really strong. This is a fun team. Eternatus, it's really fun, especially Weakness Policy is pretty funny. And it just felt really fun. Can't lie, that's always great to see in a team that you want to play. But overall, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.